Leads don't instantly become prospects. As much as we'd like for that to happen, it just doesn't happen. Conversion is a systematic, almost scientific approach. You'll notice I use those words again and again, but that's because the way that you convert leads in the real world or the offline world with traditional marketing and in the online world involves similar psychology. It's systematic in nature. Before a lead becomes a customer, they have to first trust you. And in order for them to trust you, they have to first know you and they have to like you. But before they can get to a place where they know and they like you, then you need to gain their trust. You need to gain their attention. You need to gain their permission. And that's what this is all about. Think about it as if you were breaking through barriers. Think about it like that. Buyers are skeptical, and to protect themselves, they have developed this tough exterior. It's hardened. It has several layers, and your job is to break through the exterior. Your job is to peel back and tear back each and every one of those layers. Many companies try and do business without breaking through these barriers. They kind of ignore the fact that buyers are skeptical and they try and rush to the quick sell. And when this is done, they run the risk of losing those buyers. They run the risk of losing them forever. And if the prospects do actually purchase, they don't have a strong incentive to purchase again because you haven't put any work and any weight into gaining their loyalty. So there are 3 barriers that you're going to have to break through. We're going to talk about these 3 barriers today. The first is the attention barrier, the second is the permission barrier, and the third is the trust barrier. So first you have to gain the attention of the prospects. Second, you have to get permission from them to build a relationship and stay in contact with them, either passively or actively. And you have to then start to build their trust. Attention, permission, trust. APT. That order, not any other order. Those are the 3 things that you have to do. So first, let's take a quick look at attention. Inbound marketing tactics will put you on your customer's radar and achieve the sometimes insurmountable task of grabbing their attention. And I say that this is sometimes insurmountable because customers have short attention spans and you are just one of many businesses trying to advertise to them on a daily basis. Brent Leary from CRM Essential was dead on when he said the attention economy is not growing, which means that we have to grab the attention of someone else that has it today. We have to grab the attention that someone else has. Think about it. When your target was searching for information about your company on that search engine, you were one of billions of web pages. You were one of millions of websites that were vying for that target's attention. And that doesn't include the hundreds of marketing messages that he or she receives every day from other places. Look, they only have a finite amount of attention. And if you want theirs, you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to steal that attention that somebody else already has. With inbound marketing, you do something different than all of those other billions of websites. You're going to offer something of value to them. Because you're doing something different and because your focus is on them, you're back to the previous video where we're talking about how to win friends and influence people. Because you're doing this, you're going to capture their attention. And by doing this, you have, 1, reduced your competition dramatically. You're not dealing with those billions of web pages. It's just you and them. 2, you've gained a foot in the door to show them why you're worth their attention. Another reason why the convert inbound marketing process works so well is because it takes advantage of a concept called permission marketing, which was coined by Seth Godin. He has a great blog post about it, and I will include a link to it in the resources section. But what Godin says in this blog post is that permission marketing is about the privilege and not the right of delivering anticipated, personal, relevant messages to people that actually want to get them. Now, I think that bears repeating. It's so fundamental. I have to repeat this because it's 180 degrees away from what you probably are doing with your traditional marketing messages. It says the privilege, not the right, of delivering anticipated relevant messages to people that want to actually get them. That's what permission marketing is about. And this is, of course, opposite of traditional marketing, where you push your messages off onto anybody that fits your profile and plenty other people that don't fit your profile, where traditional marketing is intrusive and rudely interrupts their day and delivers a message that they did not ask you for. Permission marketing, like the kind that's a part of the inbound marketing methodology, is not intrusive at all. With permission marketing, you've already been invited in, you've already got the green light, and you've been given permission to market to them. A final reason why this conversion process works so well is the trust and credibility building aspect of it. Pushy salesmen often fail because they ask for a sale on the first date. And this is, of course, never really works at all. And when it does work, it leaves the customer feeling taken advantage of. Converting leads to sales is about building a relationship, and that can only happen over time, bit by bit. And these stats aren't proven, but a good friend of mine and a great sales manager told me that 80% of his new sales reps stopped contacting their clients after the second meeting. These are the brand new sales reps. The more experienced sales reps, the more successful sales reps, on average secured a sale on the fourth and fifth meeting. Do you see the gap? If the new sales rep had continued to nurture the relationship without expecting a quick sale, then they would have had better results. If you're not willing to work on and nurture your relationship, customers are not going to be willing to work with you. You have to earn the right to work with them and market to them. And that right is only earned bit by bit by bit. Now, if by exception they do purchase, there will be no loyalty, there will be no difference between you and your competition. Consider the hierarchy of buying pyramid that was developed by Scott Stratton, who's the guy with unmarketing. He's the unmarketing guy. If you look at this pyramid, you've got to gain trust and relationships on either side of the pyramid. At the top, you're securing satisfied customers that you've taken the time to build a strong relationship. And at the bottom, you're securing customers based on cold calls, based on the yellow pages and on other outbound marketing tactics. The problem, and you can see it clearly on the pyramid, is that when you're at the bottom of the barrel, you have more competition, you have less differentiation, and the customer is more likely to bounce from place to place. Purchasing from you is no different than purchasing from the competition in this scenario. You've probably seen this play out in your own business, but the point is here that if you want long-term customers that you can convert again and again, you have to earn their relationship. You have to earn the right to market to them bit by bit over time.